Excuse me, I can't find my selfie stick. I finished my other socks. I'll show you those later. These are the socks. I've just dug these out from the bag that I'd started knitting that were part of the no, sorry, oh crumbs, Yarndale sock pattern in September because it was all cancelled. So they did this, just the West Yorkshire Spinners yarn, and you can have the bag, so which I ordered, and download the pattern for free. And it was just a plain vanilla sock, basic pattern, so self-striping. So, and it was on 3mm needles. This rib isn't very good. It's really loose, and this is loose. My daughter's knitting as well, and I had shown you on a previous podcast like the difference, the comparison between the two of them. And once I saw that, I wasn't happy, so I'm aiming to pull this back because I think over the next few days I might just need something to pick up that I don't have to think about, and it'd just be nice and meditative to work on this. And I don't know if you can see in the background, I have a pack of oven baked crisps, and I have a bottle of Prosecco. I've been to Marks and Spencer's today, so I've treated myself to a bottle. So I'm testing this out for Christmas, and I'm about to go on a call with some friends, and I thought I would just pull this back, and if I can get the cuff cast on, that'll be really good. And I'm going to change my needle size. I've decided these are a 3, and I think I wouldn't say I'm a loose knitter, but I think I'm too loose on these, so I'm going to go down to a 2.5 needle. So I'll show you what these are like a bit later. They'll either be really good because of the Prosecco, or they'll be really bad, or I won't have started any at all because I'll be too busy talking. Right, I'll speak to you later. For a minute. Oh, cheers. Got a herbal tea out of my advent calendar. I don't know what it is because I couldn't see without my glasses. Very nice. Oh, just look really pale. I've got makeup on. Oh, I was up at 5 to 5 this morning. I just thought, I'll get up and I'll be ahead of myself today. I don't know quite if that's worked. Yes, I have finished the wrapping. So that's like, oh my word. So I got an apology to make. There isn't very much footage for yesterday, just because I was out for the best part of, a good chunk of yesterday. Just doing those last minute errands and that last bit of food shopping. So that's done. I also, Monday was a bit the same as well. So I had to deliver my grandson's bike because my daughter bought them and they'd been delivered here. So we had to, well, I didn't make them. Husband made them, and then I had to take them over. So that was a bit of it was just a logistical organising. So that's all done. So I didn't open my advents yesterday. I thought I'll wait for you, and we can open them together. So I'll do that first, and I've got a couple of other things to show you, to share. So just bear with me, they're not near enough. I thought by sort of day 22, 23, I'd have learned by now. Right, okay. So, Sherborne Crafts. Oh, I have no idea how to pronounce that. I'll pronounce the first bit, I think. Is that focusing? Sharp faces. How pretty is that? That's pretty, isn't it? I also had nails done yesterday. So I'm red for Christmas. She's so funny, the girl I go to. It's my favourite colour, and she said, I think it's called Big Apple Red. And she said, oh, I've got Big Apple Red. Should we still having that? I said, yes. Oh, there's no name on this one. It's a surprise. Look at that. That's pretty, isn't it? I think I'm getting into pink a little bit. But sort of like this kind of pink. Yeah, like a, what do you call it? Candy floss kind of pink. Not a I wouldn't want a Barbie pink. So that's lovely. Right, and Craft House Magic. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Really like that. That on my camera is looking quite blue to me. And it's quite green, like a sort of a sea green. Beautiful. Really beautiful. Oh, that's lovely. That is lovely. So that's day 23. So I am really starting to understand a fade. So they're lovely. They're lovely. Oh, that shawl's going to be lovely, isn't it? Knitted up. And then we've got Telling Yarns. So, and this is Portkey. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me Portkey, whatever that means. I don't know if that is a reference to Harry Potter. Oh, beautiful. And that is, yeah, the colourway is Portkey. And there's a little owl, progress keeper. Look at that. She has got some gorgeous yarns. She really has. Really, really has. I'm looking forward to that. So I don't know which one to start first. Really don't know which one to start first. And then on the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me Rita Skeeter. Rita Skeeter. I think I'm going to have to watch the Harry Potter films. Buy the books. Well, we've got some. I've got some. I kept some of the hardback books. Let's have a look. There's never just one thing. Wow, that's two. The yarn tags just come off. What's this one called? I can't see it. I don't know whether the camera can actually make it out either. Can we make it out? No, it's a bit blurry. I'll put it down below if I remember. Look at that though, isn't that beautiful? Really, really lovely. And it's so soft, so soft. But they all are. They all are. And then we've got this one here. And this is Rita Skeeter. So lovely. Really beautiful. Oh, lovely. Really lovely. Oh, I feel really spoilt. Really spoilt. Oh, don't look at my hair. I'll just go out of the bath. Oh, I should say, not long out of the bath. And yeah, so didn't have to go anywhere today, so that was really nice to be in. So that's really unusual for me to go out 3 days running at the moment. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So I have some good news. I finished my socks. Hooray! You say, hooray! So they are beautiful. Look at that colourway. Isn't that gorgeous? And I don't think you want, I don't think you want anything more than that. They are so beautiful, so beautiful. I just used the daisy stitches sock pattern, and just did vanilla. And this one, this is my disaster, darling, disaster, as he would say. So I've got a few ends to sew in, but this is where I don't know, for some reason, I have no idea why, but I decided to cut all the yarn at the end. So and I've just knitted it in. There's a couple of ends hanging, but I think I'm going to leave them because after all that, I don't want them to come undone. So you're not going to see it from the outside. Obviously, the longer ones, I'll sew these bits in. But yes, and I'm really chuffed with those. So lovely, 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 lovely. So yes, so that's a nice pair of socks. Yay! I'm not sure whether I like them as long as they've come out for the pattern. I'll put them on, and I think next year for my socks, I am going to think about more about the style and the fit. I quite like this fit. This fits, the heel flap and gusset, and I think I prefer this toe to the rounded one. So we will see, but yeah, I'm pleased. So that's my 11th pair of socks. So I haven't achieved 12, but I had these on the go, and these were my keep them in my Yarndale bag, and I'd started knitting them, and then my daughter showed me how far she had got. We bought a set, like bag and just a kit. And hers are just so much neater than mine. The pattern said to use a 3mm needle, but I think it was needles were too big for me. So I've undone everything. I've done a 2x2 twisted rib, and that's as far as I got. So started those last night. So I would really like to get this pair completed, so we'll see. And I might just feel like a pair of just plain vanilla socks, and then that'll be my 12 pairs for this year. I definitely want to carry on with my sock knitting. I have really enjoyed that, and I might show you. I might share with you actually. I've got some. Well, I've got one sock set. I think I might have another one upstairs. I thought perhaps I'm going to have a look, and maybe if I set that out, then I've got those, and I can intersperse sort of gifts throughout the year, like sock gifts, and maybe get ahead, maybe for Christmas. I don't have to say who they're for. So I had a parcel yesterday, and I opened it. Well, I opened it by mistake because I thought it was obviously for me, but I thought I've ordered some yarn from Yorkshire Yarn Fairs, and that's what I thought it was. But it wasn't. It was a gift. In our group, we've done a gift that you sent to somebody, they send to somebody else, and it goes round until it comes back to you. And this lady, I've spoken to her a couple of times via Instagram, but I've never met her. And she's lovely. She's got two children, 2 girls, I think. And she sent me, so I opened it by mistake, and realised it was from my Christmas present. But it's absolutely beautiful. It's by Fiberspace, and it's called Scrumptious Lace. So that's the label. And look at the colour of this. How beautiful is that? And this is lace weight. And I've never knitted with lace weight. And this is kind of on my list up here, that I would like to be able to make like a lightweight shawl, in the summer when you're sitting there in the evenings, and you just need that little bit on your shoulders, That is absolutely perfect, and that is the kind of colour that I would have chosen. So I'm, yeah, chuffed to bits with that. So that's really nice. So yeah, I messaged her and thanked her for that, and that was really nice. And then she's made me something. So yeah, and I've put it on my tree, and it's lovely. I'll show you. Hold on. Here we are. Here's my Brussels sprout, and he is just so lovely. I absolutely adore him. Look how clever she is. That she's made that. How lovely is that, that she's taken time out and that she's made me this little gift. So yeah, he has the pride of place on the Christmas tree. I bet it doesn't stay there. Yeah. So that's lovely. Really lovely. It's starting to get dark out there. Starting to get dark out there. There you go. And then I wanted to just introduce you to a dyer who is new to me, and I found this person from Yorkshire Yarn Fest. And because of, well, I'll say because of the current situation, but I'm trying to sort of buy from small businesses, independent businesses, and perhaps areas like Cornwall and Devon that they would just find it hard. I mean, I know no way is one skein of yarn going to save them down there, but you know, at least if I can put a little bit of business that way, then that hopefully will help that person. And if I share that information, maybe you know, you might like to support them if you were in the market for, you know, buy yourself a skein. You might not have realised that they were around, but this lady I found is in Cumbria. So look at this. So this is a sock set. Look how lovely this is. That is just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And that's what she's called. So it's hand dyed in Cumbria. She's got an Etsy shop, and this is called, oh, I have no idea how to pronounce that either. I'm doing very well, I'm at it though. So I just thought that was absolutely lovely. I've not seen or heard of her before, and I thought, right, if you're in Cumbria, I am going to keep some money in the northwest. And then she also had this. I tend to buy, well, I do. I only buy 4-ply is dye yarn so that I can perhaps make socks or shawls with them. But I would like a hat to go with my cowl that I knitted from Lindsay's pattern. So this is from West Green Loft Yarns, called Ballet Slippers. So this is the cowl by Lindsay from Stitch Create Love, Dance Like No One's Watching. So I saw this, and what a perfect match that is. So this is DK. So I now need to find a hat pattern, a DK hat pattern. I've got a couple of patterns, but they're 4-ply, I think. So how beautiful is this? And this is called Carmen. Carmen. It's by the same lady, but I just thought it was perfect. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and have a look for a hat pattern. Right. Okay. Oh, sorry. I was watching Jeanette from Crafty Clay Creation, yes. And she started scratching her nose. I don't know whether it's like a nervous thing. I don't know. So how are you all today? Are you there? Have you finished? Or are you frantic the last minutes? You know, there's always something, isn't there? There's always something you've forgotten, no matter how many lists that you write. So I hope that today is peaceful. That's how I feel now. All my housework is done. I wrote my husband in today, much to his surprise. So yeah, I've had a good go through, so that's made me feel a lot better. It's also on the agenda for tomorrow. I'm going to get my hair done and wash and blow dry, and then home and I think mince pies in the afternoon. So today I've got the caked marzipan, and I'm just going to go on Ravelry, finish my herbal tea, go on Ravelry, see if I can find a pattern for that, and then yeah, just sit and knit. But I'll be knitting on these, Though I am really tempted to cast on the Whitmore sweater. I'm really tempted, but maybe I can cast it on, just do the rib, do the neck. Well, that's one bit, isn't it? That's started. I think once you get the rib started, you feel as if you can carry on with the project. Right, I'm going to go because I'm waffling now. That's not what you're here for. Right, I'll speak to you later. Hello. You don't see me, and then you keep seeing me all day. I've just been upstairs and I've grabbed my sock sets. I have more than 2, so I'll share those with you. But I thought we'd just go through my basket. It's a mixture of whips and I think projects in waiting. So yeah, let me just move you over here. I'll bring you down and I can show you. That's it. Right, let's have a look. I've got a feeling I can't show you this because it's a secret project. Oh yeah, it's a secret project. You can't see that. That was a good start. Right. So this is my basket that I've got down here. Let's have a look. I don't think I've got very many whips. Oh, right. This is my lovely bag from Ellis from Craft House Magic. Isn't that gorgeous? I think I'm still going to use it after Christmas. That's lovely. So in here is my yarn for the Whitmore sweater, and that's what I'm going to do. This is double denim, it's called. So yes, I was waiting for needles. I'm still not 100% sure that I've got the right size. So that's that one. So that's a start. This one, oh. Well, I fell off the wagon. Found some Kit Kats. I had to hide them from my husband. What's in here? Oh yes, this is my crafty clegg. My yarn. Right, okay, and I think I've had a bit of a change of heart. That's that beautiful pattern. Look at that. Dawn from Dawn's Days. We're going to do this together, but I don't think I'm going to use this yarn from Crafty Clegg. I think I'm going to use something else, but we'll come back to that. Empty project bag. Right, and this one is, this is the Hokey Lokey Telly socks I wanted to knit. But I got waylaid by the Strictly socks and I think my Christmas and my Yarndale socks. Isn't that beautiful? This is Mr. and Mrs. Rabbit's yarn. And that colourway is Claire's Red Dress. This is colourway from Outlander, if any of you have seen it. Right, and I still definitely want to do these socks. Right, so that's that. Oh, that shouldn't be in there. What's this? Ah, right, this is what I was looking for. This is my shawl I'd started, the Kira Cove. So I've got this to finish, and this was with Stranded Dye Works yarn. I still want a shawl, a hat and mittens. So, and I'm just wondering, I'll show you my progress on this so far. as a faff. So that's, yeah, how far I've got. And I know my daughter is making me a navy hat, the cabled one that I showed you a couple of vlogs ago. That's a free download from Black Sheep Wools. So I'll have the navy hat, so I'll need a pair of mittens. And I think I might have a yarn. I might have a yarn that's suitable for the mittens, which would be those, and I could do that lacy pattern. So let's just why does nothing go back as you wanted it? I'll lay it down. Right, I'll lay that down. Put a pattern there, and my right, so I've got one bag left. This was the very first project bag I made. Made one for myself and my daughter when we were going down to London, and it's lined with that green gingham, and that was from material left over from the tablecloths. I just bought a few yards of material and just laid them over the tables and thought, oh well, I'll find a use for the material later. Right, this is a baby knit that I started, crumbs, I think in August. Yeah, look at that. But that's it's got more of a bluey. Yeah, when I first sort of got back into my knitting a few years ago, I did spend quite a long time undoing things. And as time's gone on, I undo less. Obviously the baby this was for, I think he was born in August, so it's going to be way too small for him now. But I have a secret. The young lady that does my nails told me yesterday that she's pregnant. She's 15 weeks pregnant. So I'm like, oh, I could knit something. So, and she finds out New Year's Eve whether it's a boy or girl. So I'm not going to undo that yet because I never have too many cardigans. So that is a maybe whip, and this is a whip. Right, so that's that. So I need to have a look, but now I'm wondering if that is going to go. Right, so let's go, and that's my secret project, so that can go back in there. And they're my not started yet projects. That's my whip. That's what I'm working on, my socks. Right, so yes. I mean, how do you do with your whips? Do you sort of knit one thing? Are you monogamous? I can't speak today. Do you knit on one thing at a time? Do you have 2 or 3 things on the go? Or do you just cast on, like whatever you like? Let me know. Let me know. Right, let's go for here. Right, okay. Oh, it's Mr. Duck making a noise. Cheek of him. Banging the Alga door, cooking my dinner. Right, so I've definitely changed my mind now, I think. So in this shawl is a fuchsia pink, and I have got this from Mr. B, and it's called, is it Canoodle? I've got that one, that's what it's called, and I think that would be lovely. If you look at that, that looks so fine. I think that would be beautiful. Yeah, done. Right, so that's that project. Okay. Oh, I was about to say I found another sock set, but there are all my sock sets in there. Right, so that's that. Oh, I'm quite happy, so that's a complete set. Do you like it when when a plan comes together? Right, because, so my yarn that I've got from Crafty Clegg, which is called Salted Caramel, just caramel, I have a couple of pairs of mittens, so I'm thinking, I have made a pair of mittens, it's been a while, but I'm wondering if I just do them plain. And this lady, this is a workshop, and this lady here, Terry, is it Leanne Morris? This one here. Yeah. Go and have a look on her website. This pattern is free, and she has got some beautiful, beautiful patterns. So I think, yeah, I think I might do that. So I've got a bit of plain knitting because that's always good. So that's that. So then it leaves me with my socks. So I'll get them out and then you can have a look. Right. Hopefully you can see all the yarn that I have, the sock sets. So this is West Green Loft yarns. That's beautiful. That's one of the Christmas colourways, and it's called, yeah, Christmas Bauble. So that's really nice. I know exactly what I'm going to do with that. This one, of course, is Mr. and Mrs. Rabbit, and this is called the Bloomsbury Artists Sock Club. And a dear friend sent me that, so we'll treasure making something with this. This I think I got last year, and this is the Grocery Girls, their 4th anniversary. So I did treat myself. I only have 2 skeins that have come from overseas. I buy all English based yarn. There is lovely yarn, really lovely yarn, but it's my personal choice to buy English yarn rather than it to go on a plane. But I've bought 2. This is the yarn that I've just received, that I ordered. This one is a lovely sock set by Sherry Iris. It's called Sweet Avalanche. Really lovely. That looks like a real Easter pair of socks. This is Nora George. And this is Jane Eyre, which is my favourite book. So yeah, that'll be a special pair. And then I've got Pigment and Ply. I absolutely adore peacock colours. And I cannot read her writing. Can you see that? But that's beautiful. And then I have this, which I did order last year, and I wanted to make it for my autumny socks. So that's pumpkin patch socks, and they were in a book that Nikki Winston from Sheep and Cheerful, she was knitting. So I would definitely like to make those. So that is 8 skeins already. And then I also have my 2 skeins from Stranded Dye Works. So these are don't touch your face on the left and wash your hands on your right. So I'd like to make those into socks as well. So I have 10 pairs of socks. So my word. Right, okay. So I need to take a picture of that to remind me. But I'm going to use the West Green Loft yarns, and I want to knit the seasonal fruits, and this is the pattern from Lindsay at Stitch Create Love. This is her second sock pattern, so I want to have a go at making those. So that's what I'm going to do. That's going to be my first cast on. Right, I think I've got a few plans. I think I'm going to use the new DK yarn that I got from this lady, and that's a free pattern that is on Ravelry. Oh, bear with me a minute. called the Irma hat. So then my first pair of socks that I'm going to cast on are going to be the Seasonal Fruits by the lovely Lindsay from Stitch to Create Love, and I'm going to use the West Green Loft yarns. I'm going to use them first. This is the Christmas Bauble, so I'm going to use that colourway. And then for February, I'm going to use cables down the back, the Jojo Locatelli. Really want to make those, so I'm going to do that. And then I want to make some mittens as well. So I'm going to use Mr. B or Bird Street UK, I think they're going to be called now, from the 1st of January. And this is canoodle, and it goes perfect with that scarf. So yes, I'm going to do light snow angels, and then I'm going to use Crafted Clegs. Yeah, I'm sure it's salted caramel. Oh, sorry, simply caramel. That's what it's called. And I'm going to do this mitten cow, and this is a free pattern on Ravelry. So I'm going to go through that. And then I really want to do the Whitmore sweater, and I think I'm confident enough now to give it a go. And I'm going to use the Bellissima Stylecraft. So that's me sorted with a few projects. Yeah, I'd really like to make a garment, and I think I'm a bit more comfortable now on having a go making one for myself. So if I start with the yoke down sweater, and I've seen it on lots of people and it looks really lovely, and then I want to have a go at making a cardigan as well, and I've got Lush from Tin Can Nut Knits. I've got that pattern, so I think one thing at a time. So yeah, I feel really happy that I've got quite a lot sorted of what I want to do. It's really strange though, you use the indie dye, it's really lovely and soft, and then you use the West Yorkshire Spinners yarn and it just feels so rough on your hands, but they're absolutely fine, like on your feet. They feel exactly the same, they still feel soft and they feel warm, so that'll be good, and I'll be pleased to get those done. Hey. Right, there you go. Merry Christmas, happy Christmas Eve, everybody. It's the hairdressers this morning, so I'm feeling fabulous, darlings. Have my Christmas jumper on. Can you see it? And I haven't been on the sherry, not yet. Well, they'll just come on and say, Happy Christmas Eve, Happy Christmas Eve. I cannot believe that we are here. I'm at the end of Vlogmas. Right, let's open the adverts and then I can have a chat. So yeah, come on. Come on in, come and sit down and join me and let me have your company. So I've unwrapped them to an extent, so there's less rustling today. So I'm going to open Craft House Magic, the lovely Ellie. Oh, look at this. This is the last one today. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to be busy with this shawl. And this hat from Sherborne Crafts. Oh, that's so cute. Opal. Isn't that lovely? Sort of the colour of sugared almonds, really. I hope that's showing up. Okay, the sun is coming through the window, so I've just had to kind of sort myself out. And then telling yarns. So I'm definitely going to have to watch the Harry Potter films. Oh, look at this. Aboard the Hogwarts Express. It's another full skein of yarn. How lovely is that? She is so clever with her colourways. Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That is lovely. That is lovely. Well, I am truly spoilt with having those lovely advents. Really, really enjoyed opening them, and I'm going to enjoy, working on those patterns that I've sort of picked out, and all different patterns. I haven't made anything by Caitlin Hunter, so that would be nice to do the shawl. I can't remember the exact name. And that hat. That'll be nice to have a bit of a crazy hat, crazy colours. That'll be lovely, something different. And then Ellie's shawl. I know her patterns, are lovely. So progress on my socks, my Yarndale socks. So this is how far I have got. So done my rib, my 2x2 rib, done my stripes and my heel flap, and now I'm on the gusset. So let's show you. So I was right to take my yarn back, take the sock back and just cast on again, because if I'd have carried on, the socks would have been so loose I wouldn't have been able to wear them, and I'd have been really disappointed, because when you buy something and it has like a special meaning, that is either perhaps you were somewhere or you're with somebody special. And even though I was really disappointed to not go to Yarndale this year, the fact that my daughter and I were able to buy this kit, so many, so we had a little something, so we will remember 2020, this is what happened. This, as I say, is West Yorkshire Spinners, and it does feel quite rough compared to the hand dyed, but these will be fine on my feet. Yeah, so I've done all that, and then I'm just doing the gusset. I cannot believe what I did with my last pair of socks and how crazy that was. I was just cutting the yarn, but I think sometimes your mind is not right, and that's perhaps it shows that it influences your project. So if you don't get something, it's not like the pattern that's wrong, it's just stuff in your head. And I'm a great believer that it can be transferred into like whatever craft you're doing. And I was right to undo those and take those back, and they're fine, they're beautiful, and I absolutely adore that yarn. So yeah, so this afternoon I'm planning just to do this bit, the gusset. I would like to have a bit of time to sit and do those, and then the rest I can just do in front of the telly, which will be really good, really good. And that's what the ball looks like. Those colours are just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, and that's what I'm doing as a contrast. So I think they go together really nicely. And it's pure wool, so that's why it's Blue Faced Leicester, and it'd be fine, absolutely fine on my feet. So yes, hopefully next time you see me, I will be maybe wearing them. Hopefully I will have finished them. So yeah, last Saturday I ordered some skeins of yarn, and I think yesterday, you'll see, I was waffling on about this lady in Cornwall that I'd found, and I was trying to support somebody sort of down in that area, a small business. And then I showed you a yarn from Cumbria, but she was a lady that was a small business in Cumbria in the northwest, so I'm pleased I did that. But this came today. Look how beautiful this is. This is a normal skein of yarn that I've ordered, and she has sent that in this bag, and it's called the camel yarn. Look at that bag, isn't that beautiful? Really lovely, really lovely. And it's, the camel's yarn, and she's put a lovely note on the back of that thanking me for my business. So that's handwritten, so that's really nice. I was really touched by that. And then this is what I've ordered. Look at this. That is just beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. And her attention to detail is amazing. And that it's called Damson, and it's a 4-ply superwash merino with nylon. And you have a wooden tag that comes with it. And I think the reason that she's called Camel Yarns is that she's in Camelford in Cornwall. So that is really, really lovely. And I was speaking to the ladies on Zoom. One of the ladies recommended this diet to me. Said she just started, and one of the ladies on Zoom is in Devon, so she's bought yarn from her before. So I thought, right, yep, I will do that. And I think seeing this tag now, I remember seeing this on Ollie and Bella as well, but I can't remember why Ollie and Bella bought it, whether it was somebody that she knew or if it was a gift. I can't remember, but yeah. So that's another pair that I have. So yes, I'm getting to the point. Christmas Eve, it's going to be very quiet for us, very quiet, and I would perhaps be a bit more hectic. I certainly want to go to the hairdressers today. So yeah, that was a really, really nice treat. My other daughter, she came to the hairdressers as well, which was really nice. So for a long time, the three of us obviously we're in the salon, but we were in the same room. Benjamin was there as well because his dad had to work, and he was all dressed in his Christmas jumper that his mum had made and his little hat. And I was supposed to have him. I was going to take him for a walk and feed him in the pram. He's only 15 months, so we could have got away with that. But he wasn't having any of it. He was going to be with his mum. So I'm hoping that I can put a couple of pictures on just to make you laugh. What mums do when their kids are holding on to them like little limpets. But he gave me a Christmas present that he'd made. This has just made my day. Look at this. Look at that. So that's made out of salt dough, and that's his handprint. So yeah, so I'm feeling truly blessed, truly blessed. I'm hoping to this afternoon go make some mince pies. Christmas Eve for me, I normally like to be in the kitchen Christmas Eve afternoon and make sausage rolls and mince pies. I've done that for years and years. I think ever since I left home, really. So my husband's made the sausage rolls this year, so he beat me to it. And Mr. Jack's sausage rolls were very good. I've had them a couple for a cup of tea. I'm a panna cotta from Marks and Spencer's. So what else am I going to do? Oh, and ice the cake. Yes, we are very late. Time just got away with us this year. So I'm hoping that I can put a bit of footage on and put some photographs on, and then I will maybe come back on. Perhaps when it's a bit dark and I can get the lights on and I can just say goodbye to you. And yes, I'll come back on. I've got to go and iron myself a t-shirt because I cannot work in the kitchen in my jumper because I would just melt at that age. But also our kitchen is very hot because we've got the Arga and it bangs out the heat like anything. So yes, so I hope you're having a really lovely day today and a lovely afternoon, and I'll speak to you later. Okay, bye.
Merry Christmas. Merry, Merry Christmas. I am completely and utterly giddy now. Let's see if you can see my hat. Let's have the sparkle on. See my hat? Hey, Merry Christmas. Move over, my Gary. Mrs. Jacks is here. So, come on to say goodbye. I've already had one. Got another one. It's Christmas Eve. Yeah. You can forget that herbal tea. So it's just us. Who's counting? So here's to you. Here's to you guys. Cheers. Merry, Merry Christmas. Oh, that's good. Merry Christmas, Nana. I would just like to say a big, big thank you. Thank you, thank you to each and every one of you that has watched me, that's watched me all the way through and that has subscribed and keeps coming back. And all the lovely, lovely comments. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So cheers. Here's to you guys. Oh, so yes, I'm done. I'm done. I'm excited. Let's bring you a bit nearer. So yeah, all joking aside, I do sincerely mean that. Oh, do you know what? I'm not bothered about that anymore. A couple of sherries and who cares? So yes, so I just want to come on. I'm due to come back on the 30th. And it'll be a mixture of pre-recorded videos interspersed with a little bit of me. So I just wanted to come on and share my successful makes. You know, gifts, Christmas gifts that I've made and that I've gifted. So yes, I'd like to share that with you. So I can't believe that Vlogmas, yeah, for me it is over. I'm finishing today. I don't know if anybody is carrying on sort of over Christmas till sort of New Year's Eve. And hey, cheers to them if they are. Between you and me, it's hard work. That's why I'm on the sherry. Yeah, it's planning to film, having something to film, remembering to film, because you just get carried away. But I'd just like to thank you for coming with me on my journey in December, seeing my sort of highs, my lows, my kind of panic. But yeah, thank you. So I just want to come on and yeah, remind you, got a giveaway running. So I'm going to draw it on the 28th and announce it on the 30th, and that's when I intend to put my next podcast up, my Christmassy podcast. So you can win a really lovely rainbow bag. These are ones that I stuck in my shop, so I would like to do a giveaway. So you get a rainbow bag. It's got blue lining in. This one's got a denim pocket. It's a decent sized pocket. There is a stitch marker. No, there isn't. That's a DPN case. That DPN case. The stitch markers from the shop. And a little notions pouch. And all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, my YouTube channel. Give me a thumbs up and recommend me to somebody else. On Instagram, follow me. Tag me twice and give me a like. And you have a choice of the bag. You can either have the blue or you can have the pink. Got it in a really pretty pink as well. So yeah, and you can choose. Anybody that has already subscribed to me, just message me and I'll put you on a list. And I wanted to share my daily gratitude with you. And today I'm grateful for my blessings, and I would just like us to remember those poor lorry drivers that are stuck and their families. And I hope and I pray that that situation gets resolved really quickly. And that's all I'm going to say, because I don't want it to end on a sad note, but they're in my heart and in my thoughts, and I would, that's what I would like. So I would be grateful if they made it home for Christmas. So I end the year, started a podcast, had a bit of a dip in Vlogmas because of all the technology. A lovely lady sent me a really lovely comment, lifted my spirits, and I managed to carry on. And I can honestly say, hand on heart, that I think that that I have improved, really improved since then. So I just want to say thank you, and I look forward to seeing you on the 30th and to see you in the new year. So Merry Christmas, and I hope that you are with somebody, even if it is only in spirit. And I am thinking of the people that are less fortunate than myself, and also the people that are on their own, are truly, truly on their own. And I think Christmas is really hard, like, to get away from. So I hope they find some comfort. I hope sincerely that they enjoy their day, and I hope that you've enjoyed your company. And thank you so much for helping me get through this really difficult time, giving me a purpose each day, and setting a challenge for myself. So thank you for your company, and Merry Christmas. And I am going now. I am going. Okay. Bye everyone.